For players who are hopping on the game in NBA 2K26 and they hear your voice, what are you hoping that they get from it?
Well, first of all, I'm just hoping that they go, yeah, man, like this guy needs to be on this game. Like, we like his analysis. We've liked his analysis. I love when players come up to me and tell me they love what I'm doing and they love the way I'm breaking down the game.
The Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina, the site for the Raptors. R.J. Barrett bringing his polished game tonight. His team poised as they approach game time at the Spectrum Center. Raptors, Hornets, tip-off in just a moment. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. What's better than NBA basketball on a Saturday night? We're here to bring you the action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Now here's Barrett. He played a great game against Indiana. Over Knipple. Barrett can't hit. Miller against Ingram. Here's Knipple. It's rebounded by Barrett. Quickly outside. There's the block. And they'll get another chance. And that one good.
You gotta like the quick decision making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
The kick out to Ball. Turtle with the block. And there's the lob. No good there. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, good to see Barrett working hard on defense and coming up with the steal in the process.
Ball passes to Bridges. Can't get it to drop. Hurdle with some nice D.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
Here's Quickly. Count it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Knipple. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Your Knipple doesn't lack the attacking mindset. He'll get to the 10 if the space is there.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, "We can close the gap. There aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases." Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Knipple, no good.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Now here's Ball. His last outing, he had 18 points. Miller against Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Stripped it away. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Puts up the 8-footer. Hurdle with the block. And he recovers it. Miller on the wing. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Yep, that one goes. Miller's gotten his second bucket.
This is where Miller relies on his moxie and agility inside the paint.
To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He has the knack for being in the right spot at the right time. Gets a lot of sneaky points with his work on the glass.
Shot is good by Barrett.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Quickly against Ball. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line. That's what you want to see.
These are his first free throws of the game.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
And quickly drops them both.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Now here's Miller. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And Ball gets it to go.
You know, looking at Ball's numbers, LaMelo takes a bunch of threes, and that really helps his team spacing.
Here's Ingram. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Stolen by Quickly. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And let's pause for a moment to recognize the teams with the best three-point shooting. Number 1, the Raptors.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Ball against Quickly. Ball passes to Bridges. Miller outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Diabate. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Right around the quarter mark of the season, Clark. Rookies seem to be finding their footing out there.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. Every rookie is a little different, but usually around the quarter pole of the season, you start to get a feel for how you need to go about your work. It's a tough adjustment, but once it locks in, you're on your way.
Both free throws good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Pass to Bridges. No good. A bit long that time. Toronto leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Ingram. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now here's Ball. A guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Knippel. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Charlotte. Colin Sexton comes in for Ball. Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. From 13. Here's Diabate. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line, where points were hard to come by for him.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. And so he hits both. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Murray Boyles. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Sexton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Pass to Abaji. Toronto passing it around. Here's Dick. And the three-pointer goes. And the Raptors lead by 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Toronto foul. Shea. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, Bridges is certainly a physical player, and that allows him to convert even when there's contact.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody. Dinwiddie doing damage with the rock in his hand to defender that's unable to keep up.
And it's good for 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Miller. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Mann, he's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Mann. And he buries his first look.
Well, Trey Mann knows his agility and nimbleness is his big advantage out there. He can make those tricky adjustments to keep the defense off balance.
From the line. That one rolls around and rims out. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Sexton. And here's Mann. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game.
Charlotte foul. Diabate. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And so here is Toronto. Here's Abaji. Sexton grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Into the lane. Uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Mann. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Elevating to the top of the ladder that time. Big-time hops from Trey Mann.
And the shot's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Charlotte. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
That gives him the lead. Diabate's got 10.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And that one drops.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Dinwiddie. Abaji with a rebound. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Here's Abaji. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Man, no good. Would have counted had it gone. A big-time effort for Emmanuel Quickly, providing a lot of energy for the Toronto Raptors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Hornets trail by 4. They've got Trey Mann, Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Smith, and it's Diabate in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Smith. The Raptors making their last shot. Barnes with the rebound. Pass to Shed. The 15-footer. That one rolls around and rims out. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Smith no good.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Here's Walter. No good on the 3. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's stolen away. And he can't get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Down low. Walter, good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Smith left side. There's the triple. Charlotte again missing. Toronto leading by 6. Driving inside. Bridges against Barnes. Pass to Barrett. The 3-ball. On target from range. Barrett's got 8.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Now here's Mann. Tight defense on him. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Now here's Barrett. Give him 8. The shot no good.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Pass to Smith. Back to Mann. Shot from 12. Drained it for 2 points. And it's now only a 5-point Toronto lead.
Mann's game is versatile, so he gives himself options. He's got a variety of places he can score from and is comfortable with. This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
And here's Charlotte now. Toronto making their last shot. Bridges outside. To the left side wing. With the 10-footer. Again, Charlotte.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Mann. And it's Shed missing. Hornets trail by 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Toronto. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Drew Holiday and the Portland Trail Blazers. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to man. 4-3. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Well, that demonstrates how lethal man is shooting the basketball. He's ready to fire as soon as it's in his hands.
Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's man. The offensive rebound. Raptors lead by 4. Pass to Walter. It's Barrett on the wing. Drills it from deep. Barrett's got 13.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Here's Diabate. 12 points for him. For 3, Smith. The shot, no good. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Here's the second effort, and he lays it in. Barrett's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Left side man to the left wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Knipple's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, consistency beyond the arc was a big selling point for Knipple. I mean, he's got really impressive accuracy.
And Toronto calls time here. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. Think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Chams, thanks for the report. Miller's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for man. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Mobo. Brandon Ingram comes in for Walter. And quickly subbed in for Shed. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Ingram. Give him 8. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Hornets trail by 10. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. The last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And the Hornets making a change here. Sexton's checked in.
Tops in scoring, and they're leading the league in blocks. This team protects the rim. They play with tremendous passion on defense.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Just 2 to shoot. Ball way outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Barrett. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
A strong start. And if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Ball looks over the floor. Bridges outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Boy, that's weight room strength there, just muscling in this shot despite the aggressive coverage. That's good work by Bridges.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Toronto leading by 9. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 19 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Diabate. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Tipped. Toronto passing it around. Out on his own on the break.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Raptors lead by 5. Barnes, it's good. And that's 12 points for Scotty Barnes.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Toronto, number 1.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Ball with it. Guarded by Quickly. Launches a 3. Ball no good.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Here's Diabate. He's got 14. Here's Miller. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Charlotte.
Now in for Charlotte, Dinwiddie.
Shot to stop the run. And that one is hammered home.
And, you know, guys, we've talked about Dinwiddie's height before. Well, he does a good job using that height with these strong finishes.
Count that one. Ingram's got 9 points in the quarter. Hornets trail by 12. Dinwiddie passes to Miller. The shot by Diabate, no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Count it. Dick's got 7 points.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
It appears like he's found his footing here in the second quarter. Much more efficient.
Pass to Ingram. Kicks it to Quickly. Fires from deep. Sexton grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Dinwiddie goes in, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's on a roll in this quarter. The defense better be careful.
To the inside. Here's Abaji. Lets it go from deep. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
And here's Ingram from the arc. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Bridges outside. There's the 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Miller. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Third team foul.
I know it's early in Miller's career, but that was a vet move. The shot fake, well executed.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good for Miller. Miller hits them both.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Here's Murray Boyles, and it's good. 2 points. Murray Boyles has got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
From the arc. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Bridges. He's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Toronto finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping R.J. Barrett in the first half. He ended up with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison, playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. I'm so excited.
Looking at Charlotte, Kenny, your thoughts?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
So the Raptors 5 right now. In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5 spot. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Ball with it. Now Quickly defending. Ball outworks the contact inside. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. And he drives in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's ball. After the basket by Toronto. Back to Miller. Pass to Knipple. Now here's Miller. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Raptors. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, there are the Hornets, far behind in the standings.
You know, for the Hornets, with their early struggles, this team hasn't exactly progressed as much as we thought they might.
Can't remember the last time I've seen optimism turn to pessimism as quickly as I have with these guys. I mean, their fans are already talking about who needs to be replaced.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 18. Shot is good by Barrett.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Bridges. Rebound Toronto. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Barrett. Toronto passing it around. Right side Barnes. Over Bridges. And it's Toronto with another.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Diabate. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand full punch.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in.
Fourth in free throw percentage. And you like how they're taking care of the ball, minus a few mistakes here and there. They're just so difficult to disrupt offensively.
And the work they put in at the free throw line has been extremely valuable, especially at the end of games. He gets it in there. Diabate's gotten 4 this quarter.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And down it goes. 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Knipple with a bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. There's Ball with a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
There's the double team quickly. There's Ball with a 3. And they recover it.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Pirtle, the pass to Barrett, puts up a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Diabate's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half. Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling from?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer, just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
11 feet out. That one's wide left.
Yikes. How did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Quickly against Ball. The 3, Barrett. Hornets with the rebound. Outside for Ingram. Barrett passes to Ingram. Clock at 6. Goes back up. And it's quickly. That time on the assist by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
We know Ingram as a scorer, but Brandon's really worked on his passing game over the years.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Show some love for your honeybees.
Man, he's checked in for Miller. Toronto also changing it up. Walter, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Shed comes in for Quickly. Now off the inbound. And Ball throws it down.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. The young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
Basket's good. Barnes has got 9 points in the quarter.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Pass to Diabate. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Walter. Toronto passing it around. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Barnes. Barnes has got 23 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. Number 1, the Raptors.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
And Charlotte making a change here. Smith's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so here is Toronto. The Hornets making their last shot. Offensive rebound. Pass to Walter. The three from Barnes. Barnes drills the triple.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Mann. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
To the wing on the left. Fires from the corner. Walter can't get it to go.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. And it's the Raptors with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Battle, out to the right wing. Here's Agbaji. That one's good for 2. Agbaji's got 9 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Diabate. Here's Smith. Out to Bridges. From outside the arc. That shot off.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Battle shot is good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Lets a floater go. And that one's good. Man's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Here's Lawson. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Man, the pass to Sexton. And, yep, it's good. Give him 8.
It's never easy trying to stop Sexton. I love watching him bounce off the defense and finish in style.
Here's Dick. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Smith. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
I love seeing man take something for himself out there. He's not just setting up his teammates. He's looking to score it.
Lawson, an easy 2 on the layup. Lawson's got 7.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside man. Pass to Dinwiddie. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
First in scoring, and they're leading the league in blocks. This team protects the rim. They play with tremendous passion on defense.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. And Toronto calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And Charlotte making a change here. Miller's checked in. Toronto also changing it up. Ingram comes in for Battle. And Emmanuel Quickly subbed in for Lawson. Quickly finds Dick. Kicks it to Quickly. Here's Abaji. Buries it from 3. 12 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
13 feet out. They get the rebound.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board, and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Charlotte shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And that one misses. Dick, the pass to Ingram. Here's Abaji. On the wing, Grady Dick. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Here's Bridges. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
Assisted, Brandon Ingram.
With 1 on the clock. That shot off the mark. And so it's Toronto. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Toronto leading by 20. They've got Miles Bridges. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with ball. Then it's Knipple, and it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Knipple with the drive. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie, and so the ball out of bounds. Knipple touched it last. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Intercepted. Here's Knipple, covered by Ingram. Knipple, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Ball. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Diabate. Hurdle with some nice D.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Dick finds Pirtle. Fires top of the key and out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. Barnes, he's checked in for Dick.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes.
For Charlotte, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
And here are the Raptors now. The Hornets making their last shot. Here's Quickly. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. The floater. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Ball. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Diabate. 3-pointer. Bridges sinks it from distance.
I think he epitomizes the modern-day stretch 4. Miles Bridges can hurt you from deep, in addition to getting to the rack. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Hornets trail by 19. Ball passes to Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. It's Barrett on the wing. Pure from 3-point range. Barrett's got 15 points in just the second half. Ball against Quickly. And Ball gets it to go.
Really important for Ball to maintain his poise around the basket. That's what allows him to take a bump like that and still convert.
Barnes, it's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Bridges. The kick out to Ball from behind the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Dinwiddie passes to Ball. The shot from the low post is good. Toronto leading by 20. Quickly finds Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Barnes has got 31.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Diabate's shot is good.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Now here's Ingram. Quickly with the ball. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Ball with it. Now Quickly defending. He was all alone on that one.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with the quick release off the catch.
Outside Barnes. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Great positioning on the putback. Diabate's got 6 in the quarter.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Knipple. And stolen by Barrett. Here's Quickly. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And he's able to get it back.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Yeah, showing he can get dangerous off the dribble. Knipple fires before the defense even notices he's rising up.
Here's Ingram. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And, you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
Ball passes to Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Toronto leading by 16. Here's Quickly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Quickly.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
To the middle. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 34 points.
Give Bridges a lot of credit there. I mean, these kinds of passes can really fortify team chemistry.
Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Quickly. Quickly's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Bridges. Miller outside. Quickly against Ball. Lets it fly. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
Here's Quickly. Kept alive. Pirtle. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. And the Raptors lead by 18.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Barrett off the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Barrett's teammates and coaches love when he shows some edge, slashing to the rim with purpose.
Ball outside. There's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now. Toronto passing it around for 3. Barrett connects from downtown. Barrett's got 39.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Pass to Knipple to halt the run. And they get it back.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Clark, you think about current NBA players. Which do you see becoming head coaches down the line?
Well, I think Chris Paul is an obvious answer. He's had so many leadership roles, not only on his team, but throughout the league. Mike Conley has great temperament, has been a tremendous mentor to other players, and is also a guy who has shown great leadership capability. Perhaps C.J. McCollum, a Northeast Ohio guy as well, because of leadership he's shown in the NBPA. So those are three that come to mind right away.
And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, R.J. Barrett.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Here's Knippel, pass the ball. Fires from the line. That went off the back iron and out.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Fertile, the pass to Barrett. Up top, Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Toronto with another.
And this is why Barnes was the #4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Bouncing big time for the alley-oop that time. Miller showing off his hops.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Barrett on the wing. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
For 3.
Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D. It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Barnes in the post. He's against Bridges. Barnes, it's good.
Yeah, kept his feet moving and found a window. Barnes doesn't need much room to operate.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Raptors.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for R.J. Barrett.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
That's good from Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Ball. Toronto also changed in and out. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. Walter comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Ingram. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Diabate. Here's Mann. Banked it in off the glass.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Raptors substitution, Murray Boyles.
To the right side. Here's Walter. Misses the layup. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.